Hello and welcome to day 16 of Vlogmas, and this, as you can see, is an outdoor broadcast. So we have Manky Mini and I just want to wash it, and I bought a new power hose recently. I've had a power washer but it was electric and it was great, really cool, but I was dying for a petrol one because the electric one just doesn't have the power for the paving slabs, and I do love an afternoon of getting down and dirty with the power hose. So I've taken it out of the shed and I've kind of assessed it, and I think I know how to run it. Now Jason has used it and he has given me like a brief look at it, but sometimes I just have to figure things out for myself. So I haven't been really good at the last couple of days of telling you what I'm wearing. So today I'm in a toaster sweater. It is toasty, and I've actually got a Lego tank underneath it. So this is the free pattern from Itch to Stitch, and it's really nice, and I'm going to make loads more of them, I've decided. So I'm also wearing a pair of leggings from Snag Tights now, and they're really lovely. Now they have pockets at the side, as all leggings need. They are made for people who run, so I shouldn't really have bought them because they're not made for me. I just want to wear leggings. I would prefer if the pockets weren't in them because they kind of make me look like I'm a runner, but clearly I'm not. But they seem to be made out of like a nice stretchy ponte. When I'm buying tights, I buy the size C, and I think I must have done it with these as well. They are supposed to be like a midi length, like capri length, but they're perfect length on me, so they're great. I will say though, they've kind of a bit bobbly, and I've worn them a few times and washed them once, and they do feel almost like your bobbly pajamas already, but really, really comfortable. They're very like the Sinclair Patterns leggings that I've made, because they've got like a yoga waistband on them. So they've got the waistband thingy, said pockets, quite big, could fit a kitten in. They've got elastic at the top here inside the layers, which I think is really great. So I'm definitely going to do that with the next leggings. But anyway, here goes the power washer. Look at that beauty. It's yellow. Dirty car. You can't even see my Go Faster stripes at the moment, it's so bad. So yeah, I bought this a couple of weeks ago because I've been dying to buy one, and I knew I was changing the car, and I knew there wasn't a hope of getting one of these in the boot. So before I sold the other car, I kind of went shopping and thought, right, what do I need to buy that I definitely won't fit in the boot of a smaller car? And we came home with this and a few other random things. So I've got my water comes out of the hose there. I've already like tested it out, and there's a flipping leak. Why is there always a leak in the hose? So I've disconnected it from the little round thing there, but I'll just roll it back up on it again. And I think I have figured out where I put it in the power washer. So yeah, the other one was kind of straightforward. I'm assuming this one is as well. It's really nice and shiny, it's lovely. The other one is it's as dirty as that car. I brought Keris back to Galway yesterday evening, and every time I opened the boot, my hands were absolutely filthy, and I thought, right, there's nothing else for it, I have to wash it. So I'm figuring that the power hose thing comes out of here, and there's another gizmo there, so I'm reckoning I'll get this in here. So I'm reckoning that's the water in, and I know I have to click that to get it to go in. So I'm going to just put you on my tripod, and we're going to see how it goes. Right, I know that this thing definitely has to go in until it clicks. It's the very important click. Click, come on. Okay. Did you hear the click? And let me see. I've slightly assessed it before I've actually started this vlog. The pulley thing is here for the little motor, engine, whatever. And there's a choke here, and it says choke in. So you push the choke in before you start pulling it, and then when it's running, it says run, so you must pull that back out. Oh, and there's an on-off switch, so we better turn it on first. Hear the click? On. Okay, the choke is in. Okay, here goes. Okay, that's really noisy. Let me see. We'll put it here. Thinking, watch me just destroy myself washing the car. I am so messy. It's very exciting. It's very important to turn the water on. Oh my god, that is so satisfying. I am not going to keep the camera on for the entire washing of the car, but look at it. You can see my stripes now. Oh, it's brilliant. The other side of the car looks completely different to this side of the car now. So yeah, so I'm going to wash it all down, hose it all down, give it a wash with a sponge, and then rinse it off. And then I'm going to put the power washer away, because what happens to me now at this stage is I go, oh my god, that's just brilliant. I'm going to go and wash all the paving, and then I'm going to wash all the decking, and then I might do the windows, and then I might do something else. And then before I know it, I can hardly walk with the aches and pains. So I'm going to wash the car and leave it at that. At least now I know how to switch it on and get going. Yeah, exciting. Right, one very satisfying clean car. I'm a bit dirty because I just get into it. I did give the kitchen windows a bit of a hosing as well. Couldn't resist. So I am going to get a cloth now and dry them off, because the last time I did that I made them worse than they were before I hosed them. So yeah, take a cup of coffee now, and yeah, whatever's next. So I'm in with Lola. So Lola has been limping. She started limping yesterday. Now Lola limps a lot because she's getting a bit old. And I did have a look to see what was wrong with her paw. So she's kind of dangling her paw off the ground. And I kind of, give it a little rub in spots to see what was going on. And then this morning she was running around again as normal. So that's completely normal of Lola. She will especially run if I open the cupboard in the kitchen that has the dog biscuits. So she turns into Lola the puppy. And now I'm after coming in to make my cup of coffee that turned into a cup of hot chocolate. And I've just looked at her paw and she has it all licked on the top and it's very red and raw. So I've rang the vets and I've told them, and I've made an appointment for tomorrow, is as early as they can see us, but 3 o'clock tomorrow. So what I've done is I've put a sock on it. Yes, I know Lola, she's disgusted. So she's got a sock. I know that the minute I sit up, she's going to pull that sock off with her teeth, aren't you? Yeah. But I'm just afraid she's going to make it worse by constantly licking it. It was absolutely fine. So I never know if I'm doing right or wrong, really. But yeah, I don't know what she's after doing. Lola loves digging and going down the back garden and, rooting for things. So it could be something to do with her claw, I don't know. But it looks really nasty. So she's feeling very, very sorry for herself. Look at that little face. Oh my goodness me. I mean, the last thing she wants now for Scrappy to jump up. How about, do you want your friend to come up and keep you company? No, no. So I'm going to give her a little bit of love and attention. And yeah, and then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start putting the lights on the Christmas tree, because I have to go to the post office. But no, Scrappy, no. Lola's definitely not feeling, no. I have to go to the post office, but I don't have to be in until, no, I said. To kind of make a barricade so he doesn't jump up. And even he's like, Scrappy, how old are you? He is 16 and he could still jump over a pile of cushions. Couldn't you? Yeah, but no, not this time now. Leave her alone. I have to go to the post office. I don't have to be in until 4 o'clock and it's only about 2 now. And I'm waiting for DPD, so I don't want to go anywhere until DPD comes. So I think, yeah, while I'm waiting for DPD, I'm going to go and start doing the Christmas tree. Aren't I, Lola? Yes. Yeah. So it is Operation Get the Lights on the Christmas Tree time. So you can see over there, I have plugged in the lights and I've just checked that they're all working. So I've got 4 sets of white lights. I've actually got 1 set of warm white. I'm hoping I don't have to put them on it. In fact, I'm not going to put them on it because I just like the white lights. So I'm just going to pull the tree over here, and I'm going to start at the top by going up the stairs and kind of putting them there. And yeah, that should work. So I'll pull it over. It's really handy that it's on the mat because at least then I can pull over. So I've learned these tricks as the years have gone on. So what we usually would have done is I would be up there or Keris would be up there and one of us would keep twisting the tree down here, but seeing as I'm solo, it's yeah, hopefully it's going to work out. There's going to be lights on it anyway, so yeah, just do the best I can. I think that looks pretty good. There's a slight bald patch there. So I'm back with my specialist tool for rearranging lights and for reaching all the high parts when you're a short person. And it is my green fluffy duster thing. This thing is like my third arm. A bit better. This thing is indispensable. It even dusts. It's really handy. So while the tree is there now, I'm going to put some of the balls on the top. Just while I have it in position. can sort of reach the rest of it from down here. But I think that looks really pretty. The tree is decorated. I'll give you a look at it later when it gets dark, because then at least I'll know whether the lights are kind of even or not. And I've just come in to sit down and just check to have any emails. And honestly, I've had so many lovely emails this week with the subject bar of thank you. And I've just been reading them, and I just feel a little bit speechless, to be honest. I feel a little bit tearful because they're so lovely, and you know, they just make I'm lost for words. I mean, you know, I don't get lost for words very often. I could talk for Ireland, but you know, it just really humbles me to get an email that says, you know, I'm thanking you for starting your wonderful business, and I love everything about your business, and like so many others, I love supporting small family run businesses. And then this lovely lady goes on to say that, you know, she just loves her advent calendar, and that some say that the advent calendar is a countdown to the big day, but she feels absolutely amazing, and the enjoyment of receiving a little gift for me every day, because, you know, as grown women and as mammies and as grannies or as partners, wives, we tend to buy for everybody else. We don't get around to buying for ourselves. So the advent calendar is a treat to a lot of people, by the sounds of the emails, that there's a little present every day, or every second day if you've got the 12 days. And it goes on to say thank you for all the efforts online, the Sunday lives, and this lady is a beginner, so she finds it really handy to see fabrics in person. And yeah, it's just, do you know what, you've no idea what these emails mean to me, because I've never once questioned starting this business, or, you know, I've never felt like under pressure in this business. I've never felt stressed. It just goes from, it's just the sort of business that just keeps on giving. Because I get to meet all you wonderful ladies on Zoom, or I get to meet you on the live, and I just feel incredibly lucky, very lucky. And, you know, to get an email like this, it's not a lot that, you know, gets me to the point where I don't know what to say. But that's all I want to say is, you know, to each and every person who has supported myself and Keris in the last year and a bit, year and a half at this stage, you know, we appreciate every single order that goes out the door, every single email that comes in, every single question, every suggestion. We get lots of suggestions of, you know, maybe you should do this, maybe you should do that. Have you thought about doing this? Have you thought about doing that? And yeah, we do appreciate every single one of them. And we love seeing everything in the Facebook group. This does feel like an Oscar speech. Yeah, the Facebook group is so lovely and positive, and there's such gorgeous, gorgeous ladies in there. You know, we're all egging each other on. And yeah, I know I said it last week as well. It's the most incredibly lovely business to be involved in. It's just so nice. Sewing people are just so amazing. So yeah, I couldn't help but turn the camera on and just say, thank you all. You are all blooming amazing. And, you know, you make myself and Keris want to do more next year and do better next year and continue on from strength to strength, like it says in this email. And yeah, just, yeah, keep on giving you good fabrics to choose from. So yeah, that's all it is for me at the moment. I am waiting for the DPD man. I thought this was very interesting, actually. The DPD man came to the door yesterday, and he gave me a parcel that I wasn't expecting, and it was actually a return. It was a parcel that went missing months ago. I think it possibly might have been May. Now, we haven't had too many go missing. We do have a few UPS ones still going around the ether somewhere, but generally DPD, if they have a problem delivering, it comes back. And, you know, sometimes it's down to me putting in the address, the postcode wrong or whatever. This one I've absolutely no idea. I have a funny feeling it never even left the country, but I was very interested And I just wanted to show you that, I know we wrap everything in tissue and put them in boxes and put them in bags and everything, and we want to make sure that everything has got to you in one piece. Well, this came back in relatively good condition, to be perfectly honest. So it was in the time when we were doing the boxes, and I don't think I said yesterday when I was showing you the packaging, maybe it was the day before, I was showing you the paper packaging. And one of the reasons that we stopped doing the boxes is, I guess, because they got a little bit more expensive, and number two, they get delivered with so much cardboard around them that I have so much cardboard to try and manage. So now we get the, stop messing with your hair, Andrea. Now we get the paper bags, and they don't take up too much room here to store. And I'm also thinking as well, from people who get fabric off us a lot, I don't want you to have all these boxes to try and get rid of as well, because there's only so much you can do. But anyway, I'm going to show you. The box isn't... So I did actually tear the box, I think, to open it. So I've just taken out the fabric just to see. And I know that the lady who bought this actually usually watches my Vlogmas, so I thought I'd show you. It has come back and it's in perfect condition. I know that I did send this lady a replacement fabric because it went missing, and yeah, it's absolutely perfect, even though I reckon it's been going around the local depot since May. So yeah, how you just wonder how these things go off and they don't reach their destination. But these things, yeah, sometimes these things happen. Not often, thank goodness, but yeah, sometimes. So I just thought that was interesting, that our packaging is good, that still all in one piece. Absolutely perfect. So it's nearly 7 o'clock. I've been doing some cutting out on my new cutting out mats, and I've come downstairs to grab these two messers because it's time for Zoom, and I usually bring them up because give them a change of scenery. There's the tree. I'm really happy with all the lights. These two are just mad to get out of my arms now. Really pleased with the lights. They look nice and even. Sorry, that's a lovely view of my nose. So there we go. All nice and twinkly.